React to content! Let's find.
So let it be known now, this is not a hate or a takedown piece, but I have to ask, why do so many VTubers keep coming on back to... So I think most VTubers can trace their roots back to something in idol culture, and that culture has embedded itself deep in the VTuber space. Even VTubers that are less than idol speak the vernacular born from idol culture. You look at some of these idols from back then and you can see the influences even through to today. You have to look at what that space produced, and sometimes it's amazing content. And there are these like idol influenced concerts in the VTuber space, but sometimes they don't lean into the digital medium as much as they could. Like, let's be honest, there was a time when idol music videos was a spectacle to behold. If VTubers could have just a fraction of the creativity of these idols, I think the VTuber space would be in a much healthier place. Cause, you know, I remember how crazy it was watching Coco teach English to VTubers.
Good morning, motherfucker!
There are two roads you can go on as a creative individual. We have here two creators you can emulate.
This song is for our rival, Kevin Lamar.
The first, I'm gonna call the fast food emulators. Give the audience what they want, what they expect, nothing more, and no surprises. They follow the meta because everyone else is following the meta, and they might never disappoint the audience. The second type of creator, I'm gonna call the mold makers. They are the mold everyone wants to follow and copy from. They are the meta. They take chances, challenge the viewer, and invent new jokes. VTubers wanna be them, fans wanna bed them. Neither one is necessarily wrong, but why did you choose to become a VTuber? Most creators choose the first road. This road of doing what everyone else is doing, and I'm not better than them, by far. In the future, I will do that. I'm lazy, but ultimately this road of lazy content only has one final destination. Do you remember the clip that got you into VTubing?
The SNG, yeah, the Super Singer, that's the name. It goes da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Do you remember the VTuber that got you into VTubing?
Flex Aunya. Oh, I love that name. Thank you, Flex. Thank you for the brand new sub.
Do you remember the first time stumbling upon your favorite clip?
Can you read? What are you, stupid?
I remember my first time coming over to Twitch, browsing around, checking out Minecraft channels at the time, and I stumbled upon this foul-mouthed anime girl, and an ungodly amount of unhinged rambling just spewed out of her mouth.
Slap. Ejaculate, evacuate. Now we dance.
That was when I was first sold, and VTuber Mochi was my first VTuber I subscribed to on Twitch. I'm still in that chat to this day, and in my mind, that's what VTubers should be.
All right, what's up, guys? Your Dommy Daddy is back.
Not that part, but the personalities should be bigger. They should be funnier than us. They should make us laugh. And I think most VTubers are theater kids at heart. If you don't have original content, then having an amazing or funny personality can make up for just a lot of that. Let's be honest, if being charming and funny were easy, I would do it. But I think when charm isn't readily available to hold people's attentions, content can fill that hole. Why be funny when you could just sit back and watch funny?
Now today I want to talk about an issue that affects us on a global scale. Weeaboos.
Maybe not all creators are weebs, but if there was one thing that unites VTuber fans in America, it's that everyone is a goddamn filthy weeb.
And people that are full-on, disgusting, unhygienic weeaboos.
There was a point growing up that I think a lot of us would like to have worked in the anime industry in some way. Whether it's art, music, or voice acting, VTubing kind of gave us that ability to become that. We can become the heroes or villains of our own world.
Then we just repulse them away with the repulsion beam.
We can use this space to tell a story. We all have a story to tell that resonates with someone out there, and maybe we don't feel like our lives are worth telling.
We'll see about that.
Well, then we can invent our lives. That's the whole point of the VTubing lore. We aren't just playing video games. We're playing video games as an anime character. We're telling a story to the audience. It doesn't have to be a big story, but through the little things, that's how that story is told. Maybe it's in the character design, maybe it's in the lore, maybe it's in our interactions with each other. The world doesn't need another bro playing video games and being toxic, but maybe the world needs a blind bat VTuber to exist. Today, we create animations in real time. We have become the Saturday morning cartoons we used to watch. VTubing is one of the most powerful and transformative things to happen to content ever. I believe that. I genuinely do. Big shit will come out of this medium 100%. I know it will. There will be a TV show made entirely in VTube Studio one day. Movies, art, it's all there for us to take over. All it takes is for some genius to make the connection. This is one of the most powerful tools at our hands to create amazing content that would have been impossible years ago. Not even that long ago. The sky is the limit, but the bar is on the floor. So many of my favorite creators have all come to the same conclusion that we have to make React content. I'm gonna ask a serious question right now. Is this all we want to see out of our creators? A bunch of cartoons watching YouTube?
Everything I say falls away.
Maybe it's the YouTube algorithm that is a hungry machine that just always wants more and it always wants it now. Creating cool stuff takes work and research, and it doesn't always pay off. You can make 10 amazing videos with weeks of research and editing only for like a couple of them to take off. Or you could sit down in a couple of hours, bang out 10 videos for the whole month, and still only a couple of them take off. One type of content takes hours, the other type of content takes days or weeks. I can never fault someone for wanting to take the easy route. I did that for a hot minute. It would be hypocritical of me to pretend like that this is the way it should be. And honestly, I'm probably going to make React content in the future. But right now, it's really depressing seeing the whole world in front of us. We can make whatever we want, any type of content, but we just choose to go back to the fast food type of stuff because it's just what everyone wants to see. Like, I really hope I'm not wrong though. I recently found this creator named Shindigs, and I was blown away. This is what pushing the medium really looks like. I want to be an optimistic son of a bitch. And I think we're going to see more creators like this really pushing the envelope in the future. As weird as it is to say, I think we'll remember all of this shit. The big things that happen in this space will stay with us. But like more importantly, the people will stick with us. It is hard not to be parasocial. Anime cons and VTuber cons are where your community gathers. And we tell stories about a lot of our favorite moments. And on top of that, we love sharing those moments with others. And when we come together with everyone to watch that, playing devil's advocate here, I think reacting can be a moment where you share some of your excitement with your favorite creator. And in that way, that's community bonding. Everyone comes together around the big debut, the big news, or the big clip happening right now. It's not just reacting to make content, but it's reacting to be together. And being a community is important, and that's why I've decided if you're here, boom, you guys are the hooligans. We're all motherfucking hooligans. It's been a couple of years now. If you've been here since day one, some of you have, I know I stalk you. You made me, basically. Thank you. And thanks for watching, guys.